going on, guys? What's up? It's your boy Ryan, SKRS, born and raised in Connecticut, 26 years old. Went to school for sports management. I was working for a financial tech company and I was actually a temp agent at that time, leveraging my time for money, going in, clocking in and out, to the point where, if I wasn't clocking in and out, I wasn't getting paid. So just a little bit on how I got started into just entrepreneurship. I started a clothing line, SKRS Worldwide. I'm gonna drop the link below. It started as a small idea. I started the clothing line probably about my second to third year in college. And it started as a small idea. I had nothing to wear at the time. I wanted to wear a shirt, something new though, something flashy. I didn't want to buy like a designer shirt. Actually pretty savvy with Photoshop. That kid that was editing and creating MySpace pages and MySpace backgrounds. The bleach, distress look was in, right? The little edgy rock star look, those type of t-shirts are in. I ordered the shirt online. I did like a one-on-one. It came in, I distressed it, I customized it myself, and I actually did a photo shoot in it. That first shirt that I made, once I wore it and I took a picture and put it on Instagram, I got an amazing amount of feedback. And literally from that idea, from that moment, that's when I started my brand, SKRS Worldwide. And why I really started to get into digital entrepreneurship. I was working for a fintech company. I was doing accounting and billing and basically working in the finance department. Unfortunately, I lost my job due to COVID-19. I was a temp agent. You get hired by a temp agency, they find a job for you. Now, temp agency, they have contracts with the employer, but they're not cutting your checks. You're getting a check from your temp agency. They make contracts and they make deals with employers, and they're basically the middleman. So what the employer is doing is they're saving money by cutting a deal with the temp agency, and the temp agency is finding you a job or a duty to fulfill or a task to complete in a certain amount of time, and they're paying you. Working for the temp agency, I still have my clothing line, still have my business. Once you're passionate about something, once you're passionate about your craft and what you're really into, there's nothing that will take you away from that. Or I always had the drive or the motivation to become a millionaire, financially off or wealthy. I never had any stepping stones to go about that. Nobody has taught me how money really works and what you can do with your money in terms of creating more income and really just setting yourself up to have a sustainable life to where money doesn't really matter. I didn't know how I was going to get into 7 streams of income without not working 7 jobs. It's funny how the universe works, because I remember in the summer of 2019, and I remember telling myself like, bro, this is going to be your last year working for anybody full-time. A year later, it was June 2020 at the time. COVID-19, I actually lost my job. So everything started to align for me in regards to, this digital entrepreneurship era that I'm in right now. Having that happen to me was a blessing in disguise. It put some fire under me to really just take this situation for what it is and create it into a positive situation, because again, this is something that I always wanted to do. When I started digital entrepreneurship, I actually started in Miami. I was on a business trip, so we decided to go to Miami for a week. I went to my best friend, in Miami, in which he, put me on reality to the digital entrepreneurship space and into this amazing penthouse in Miami, right? And it didn't really dawn to me on what I was really getting into until I actually opened that door. You see the views, you see the vibes, you see Biscayne Bay. Because, it was just the vision that I had. The vision that I had in regards to, what I wanted to do, the atmosphere, the network, the community, the people that was involved. Digital entrepreneurship, in my eyes, is really, having the ability to generate income online, e-commerce business, right? Being the digital creator. We have TikTok, we have Trillers, we have Reels, we have YouTube, right? All these services or entertainment that people are providing now in this digital age is exactly where I wanted to, be in line, right? I was always super creative. Definitely had an eye for, fashion and aesthetics. It's just funny how, you'll wake up, you'll go to your 9 to 5 every day and you'll be miserable, but you'll have a sense of comfort because of, your hourly wage for the day. You're going home and then you're getting your paycheck. Luckily, I was getting paid once a week, so I wasn't saving at all, right? And so that kind of gets into, you know, my why, on why I really started and really just decided to go full time with digital entrepreneurship and even just entrepreneurship, period, right? I had the idea, and I really feel this to my core. I don't want to work for anybody, right? I always wanted to be my own boss. You know, I had the vision for the clothing line. I just didn't know on how I would capitalize off that. Biggest thing was just about branding. Why I really started to go full time with this was because generational wealth, leaving a legacy and literally building an empire, not only for financials, but just for happiness. Waking up and going to a job that you don't care about, going to a job that doesn't benefit anything that you want to do, you know, and we're in a very particular time where, you know, our time can't be wasted. You know, majority of people today, they leverage their time for money, which is fine. There's no knock to that, you know, but to each his own. And for me, and how I always view my life, you know, I always was fiending for time. I truly believe that time is the most valuable asset in this world. And so the fact that I was spending time and wasting time doing something that I wasn't happy doing and doing something that wasn't getting me to my goal, you know, that's when I started to realize having multiple streams of income and having the ability to have your money work for itself, it's the real goal, right? I'm a day trader, business owner, and mentor, right? To my goals quicker, you know, and I'm using this as a vehicle, really, guys, to get to exactly where I want to go in a short amount of time. So that's really much on how I got started. I appreciate y'all for taking the time to watch my first video on YouTube. Journeys to come, so if you guys are willing to ride with me on this journey, I appreciate you. Please subscribe below. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. If you dislike this video, please hit the dislike button twice. And if you have any ideas, any suggestions that I should go over, you know, drop them down in the comments below. Let me know what I can work on. Let me know exactly what you guys may want to see in the future coming up, and then we can literally go from there. So again, it's your boy Ryan. Appreciate y'all for coming to the YouTube. Appreciate y'all for watching this video.